Welcome everybody. We are discussing today In Her Techy Era. And I am Kendra Choice, better known as Aunty Techy. I have a lovely friend of mine whom I've met in tech here. We started working together several years ago. And when I think about women empowerment, girl empowerment, and encouraging young ladies to get into tech, there's a couple people that came to mind. And this one young lady in particular, she agreed to join me today to just answer some questions for the young ladies who are thinking that they want to get in tech, who don't know what they want to do in terms of a career path, or those that are currently in tech and just need a little bit of advice. So without further ado, I have my friend Megan here. Megan, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us, what do you do in tech?
Hi everyone, my name is Megan Fago. I have been working in technology for about 6 years now. In a past life, I worked in fashion, so my bachelor's degree is in fashion. And so I made the career switch back in 2019 to work in technology, and now I am a software developer, and I work on a mobile app.
Wow. So Megan, that's pretty impressive to kind of go from fashion to tech, but wondering, when you were a little girl, did you ever consider yourself or imagine yourself in a technology career?
I did not. I originally wanted to be a dentist when I was a little girl. That was the thing. I really wanted to be a dentist. And then as I got older, especially in high school, I really gravitated towards fashion. And so that's why I ultimately went in that direction.
Now, I'm really intrigued of fashion to tech journey. How did you go from fashion to tech?
So it's pretty funny. I was working at a job, and they had sent out a new employee handbook, and the handbook basically didn't have any sort of maternity leave. So I knew one day I wanted to have a family, and so I thought, well, I definitely need to prepare for my future. And then I thought, how can I make a career switch that's meaningful, that I don't have to completely go back to school? Because I was about to turn 30 at that time. And so I'm like, I gotta make this happen quick, right? So anyway, so I looked up coding boot camps. I had taken an intro to web development class when I was in college. And I remember thinking that was just going to be this big daunting task. Like, there's no way I was going to enjoy it. And I actually loved it. And I did really well in the class. And so I thought, my husband, he had worked at the Atlanta Tech Village at the time, and they have a coding boot camp there. So I started researching coding boot camps in the Atlanta area, and found one. And they had it was a weekend where you could go learn Ruby in a weekend, and if you could kind of pass their code challenge, then you were admitted into school. And me and a handful, it was a huge room of people, but only a few of us made it. So yeah, that's how I made the switch. I wanted to have a family.
there it goes. I love it. I love it. So that in mind, you've gone from fashion to tech. You did an unconventional route, lending itself to a boot camp, a coding boot camp. Now you're in tech and you've been in tech. What challenges have you had to face as a woman in tech, and how did you overcome some of them?
The biggest challenge has been myself, honestly. My own insecurities, just getting past that. I had really, really bad imposter syndrome, especially during code school, because some of the folks in my code school class, almost all guys, right? So most of them had a little bit more coding experience than I did. And so they were picking things up really quickly. And whereas I'm already having this, imposter syndrome, like, should I even be here? I'm this girl, I'm I'm a girly girl. Okay. I
Yes, you
love,
are.
I love
Yes,
hair,
we are.
makeup, outfits,
Yes.
bags, all this stuff. I mean, I came from fashion. So, I mean, I don't dress the part. I mean, when I tell people I'm an app developer, they're like, come on, right? And so I'm like, no, really, I am. That's what I do. But anyway, so I'm already having this like anxiety, like I can't relate to anyone in here. Like yeah. And also when I get really nervous, I get really, I don't sleep well at night. And when I'm tired, I will cry at the drop of a hat. So there were lots of tears shed and like, anyway. So all of that in coding boot camp, it was just like such a big pressure cooker. And that was a huge challenge. Once I finally got over, I got over the hump of like finding a job. And then my first and only job that I interviewed for is the job that I work today.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a flex.
I got really lucky. It was a blind posting. I had no idea what company I was applying to. And I remember they said, oh, it's at the top end of the perimeter. And I said, absolutely not. Move on. Give me another job, please. And anyway, I didn't want to deal with the traffic. I went through with it, did the coding exam, and then I landed the job. And so I would say the biggest challenge once I got through all of that was just learning as much as I could and just letting go of that imposter syndrome. And so, yeah, my biggest challenge was just that, myself.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Now, and those are some really good gems around trying to navigate that imposter syndrome and just letting go of your fears and just becoming one with the environment that you're in. Just kudos to you. What's one career opportunity in tech you wish more girls knew about?
Honestly, there's so many. I mean, I had no idea the options that were out there. I mean, I'm sitting at my desk at my old job thinking, okay, well, I could go be a software developer. How hard could that be? But I mean, there's famous last words. But there's product manager, product owner, release train engineer. When someone says they're a scrum master, what does that mean? There's so QA, like there's so many different opportunities out there. I think honestly, all of them need to be advertised, and we need to know, what do these people do? I mean, you can look at these like corporate buildings and just like think like, what do all those people do, right? Like, who knows? So I as someone who has tried to navigate the job I'm the first person in my family to ever have a corporate job, right? Yeah. So I had no idea what my options were. I've kind of had to figure it all out on my own. And so I just wish that there was more guidance around that, for sure.
That's some very great points there. I appreciate you sharing that. Now, what do you believe or why do you believe it is important for young girls today to learn tech skills?
Technology is all around us. I mean, it is not only in our laptops that we're communicating on right now, it's on our phones, it's in our cars, it's on our TVs. If you go to the drive-thru at Taco Bell, that's AI who's talking to you when they answer the drive-thru. I mean, technology is everywhere. If you're not, my best advice is to get a job in technology so you don't get left behind. Knowledge is power. So involving yourself in something like that every day, like you will be so powerful to move forward in this world.
Well, I appreciate that. Your words of encouragement, your thoughts, your wisdom. We want to welcome you. Thank you rather for joining us today with myself and others in your techie era. Megan, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.